Restart cold and dark.
Roger. Resetting the aircraft to cold and dark. You are in the online mode. One moment, please. Your co-pilot has reset the aircraft to cold and dark. Simple ATC Plus is active. I am ensuring that the aircraft is fully loaded in the simulator. Please wait. Captain, it's your plane. We are ready to go.
Do all checklists.
Please wait. Are we ready for the pre-flight checklist?
Affirmative.
Parking brake set, battery master switch on.
Perform fuel loading operations.
Fuel loading operations completed. Our total fuel weight is 29,738 pounds, 13,519 kilos.
Battery master switch on.
The battery master switch is on. Are the panel lights set as required?
Affirmative.
No smoking signs should be on.
No smoking on. No smoking on.
No smoking signs are on. Fire up the APU.
Fire up the APU.
The APU has been started, Captain. I am waiting for the exhaust gas temperature to rise. I'll continue with the checklist shortly. Avionics on.
Avionics on.
Avionics are now on and checked. Transponder on standby.
Bring up the radio stack. Confirmed.
COM2 set to the emergency frequency of 121.5. Spoilers fully retracted. Cut fuel flow. Check engine instruments.
Confirmed.
Anti-ice as required.
As required.
Aircraft lighting.
Confirmed.
Check weather.
Get local weather.
Please wait.
Kennedy Airport Information Uniform 1701 Zulu. Wind 294 at 6. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition few clouds at 17,000. Temperature -2. Dew point -9. Altimeter 30.7. ILS runway 31 left and ILS runway 31 right in use. Landing and departing runway 31 left and runway 31 right. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Vice controller on initial contact you have uniform.
We have
Kennedy
the weather.
Airport Information Uniform 1701.
Altimeter setting.
Auto altimeter on.
Auto altimeter is now on. Request IFR clearance.
Request IFR clearance.
Please wait.
Kennedy clearance delivery. World Travel 275 ready to copy IFR clearance to Miami. World Travel 275 is cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 9,000. Departure frequency is 127.6 squawk 0344.
Acknowledge IFR clearance. Acknowledge IFR clearance.
World Travel 275 cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 9,000. Departure on 127.6 squawk 0344. World Travel 275, readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.65 when ready to taxi.
We have IFR clearance. We have IFR clearance.
Transponder set.
Confirmed.
Set altitude.
Kill radio stack. Make the altitude 9,000.
Altitude set to 9,000. Navigation lights on.
Navigation lights on.
The navigation lights are on. Attention cabin crew. You can begin passenger boarding at this time. The pre-flight checklist has been completed.
Resume checklists.
Are we ready for the before startup checklist?
Affirmative.
Confirm that all entry and cargo doors are secure.
Close doors.
Closing doors. Flight attendants, prepare for cross-check and all call. Captain, I will now welcome the passengers on board. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first officer speaking. On behalf of the captain and the crew, we welcome you aboard World Travel, flight number 275, to Miami. If you tune to Channel 7 on your headset, I will be pointing out places of interest throughout our flight. We will be getting underway very shortly. Thank you. Verify fuel quantity.
Fuel weight.
Our total fuel weight is 29,738 pounds, 13,519 kilos.
Confirmed.
Captain, do you wish to start the ACARS logging system at this time?
Affirmative.
The ACARS logging process has started. Captain, the fasten seatbelt signs should be on.
Seatbelts on.
Fasten seatbelts on. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Elevator properly set for takeoff. Captain, are the engine areas clear?
Affirmative.
Anti-collision light on.
Anti-collision light on.
The anti-collision light is on. Captain, do we require a pushback?
Negative.
Understood. The before startup checklist has been completed.
Resume checklists.
Are we ready for the startup checklist?
Affirmative.
Fire up number 2.
Fire up number 2.
Starting number 2. Waiting for fuel flow on number 2. Confirming that N1 is increasing as N2 is increasing on number 2. Confirming oil pressure number 2. Engine number 2 generator on.
Number 2 generator on.
Engine number 2 generator is on and checked. Fire up number 1.
Fire up number 1.
Starting number 1. Waiting for fuel flow on number 1. Confirming that N1 is increasing as N2 is increasing on number 1. Confirming oil pressure number 1. Engine number 1 generator on.
Number 1 generator on.
Engine number 1 generator is on and checked. Anti-ice as required.
As required.
Shut down the APU.
Shut down the APU.
The APU has been shut down. Have you received the salute release signal?
Affirmative.
The startup checklist has been completed. Are we ready for the before taxi checklist?
Affirmative.
Flight controls.
Confirmed.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
The taxi lights are on. Standby instruments.
As required.
Avionics set for departure.
Affirmative.
Autopilot off. Airspeed set.
Airspeed 250.
Roger. Airspeed 250. Flight direct run. Yaw damper.
Yaw damper on.
Yaw damper set and checked. Auto brakes set to RTO.
Set auto brakes to RTO.
Auto brakes set to RTO. Elevator properly set for takeoff. Request taxi clearance.
Request taxi clearance.
Please wait.
Preparation for takeoff. You should be comfortably seated.
Kennedy Brown, World Travel 275 with Victor, ready to taxi IFR. World Travel 275, taxi to and hold short of runway 31 right using taxiway Victor Alpha Foxtrot Yankee Alpha. Contact tower on 123.9er when ready.
Acknowledge taxi clearance. Acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxi to and hold short runway 31 right via taxiway Victor Alpha Foxtrot Yankee Alpha. World Travel 275.
Seatbelt sign lights up.
We have taxi clearance.
Turn your seat and fasten your seatbelt will be made.
Heading indicator set to take off heading.
Set heading to runway 31 right.
Heading set to 315 for runway 31 right.
While the seatbelt sign is turned off, at no time may outboard
Confirmed.
devices such as printers
The before taxi checklist has been completed. Are we ready for the taxi checklist?
Yes, please.
Captain, we are clear on the right. Are we clear on the left?
All clear on the left.
Release brakes.
Parking brakes off.
Parking brakes have been released. We are ready to taxi. The taxi checklist has been completed.
Exits are located as indicated. Please note the one nearest you.
Mike, let's taxi to and hold short of runway 31 left.
Roger. Taxi to and hold short. Captain, we are holding short.
Mike, let's taxi to and hold short of runway 31 right.
Roger. Taxi to and hold short.
Cabin pressure changes. An oxygen mask will drop automatically from the panel above you.
Captain,
Remain seated.
we are holding short.
Hold the mask towards you. Use the support strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose. Adjust your mask.
Resume checklists.
Are we ready for the before takeoff checklist?
Or assisting another person.
Yes, please.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Captain, ensure that the flaps are set for takeoff.
Flaps 15.
Flaps set to 15. Spoilers fully retracted. Flight instruments.
Confirmed.
Check engine instruments.
Confirmed.
Captain, confirm that we have the correct V1, VR, V2 takeoff data, V1, 120, VR, 125, V2, 128.
Confirmed.
Navigation equipment.
As required.
Request takeoff clearance.
Request takeoff clearance.
Please wait.
Kennedy Tower. World Travel 275, ready to go. Runway 31 right, IFR to Miami. World Travel 275, cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 right.
Acknowledge takeoff clearance.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 right. World Travel 275.
We have takeoff clearance.
Roger. Pitot heater set as required.
Pitot heater on.
Pitot heater on. Landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
The landing lights are on. Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off. Strobe lights on.
Strobe lights on.
The strobe lights are on. Transponder on auto.
Confirmed.
The transponder's on auto. Confirm captain's clock is running.
Confirmed.
The before takeoff checklist has been completed. Do you want me to perform the takeoff and climb out checklists?
Yes, please.
Do you want me to assist you?
Affirmative.
Roger. Would you like me to maintain an optimized airspeed throughout the flight?
Yes, please.
Roger, I'll take care of the airspeed. Captain, it's your plane. We are ready to roll.
I'd like you to perform the takeoff.
Roger. Applying takeoff thrust. $80 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb. Gear up, autopilot on, altitude hold on, heading hold on.
World Travel 275. Contact New York departure on 127.6.
Acknowledge handoff.
Flaps
Going
5.
at 127.6. World Travel 275.
Flaps up and trim. Aircraft clean.
Contact New York departure.
Roger. Going to 127.6.
New York approach. World Travel 275 is climbing through 1,600 for 9,000. World Travel 275, New York approach. Roger. Altimeter
2,000, 1800,
World Travel
243.
275. Turn left, heading 165. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 9,000.
Acknowledge.
Turn left, heading 165. Resume on navigation. Climb
Turn
and
left,
maintain
heading
9,000.
165.
World Travel 275.
Heading set to 165. Roger. $3,000, 1,400, 252.
World Travel 275. Turn left, heading 135.
Acknowledge.
4,000, 1,800, 258.
World Travel 275.
Turn
World
left, heading
Travel 275.
135.
Contact New York departure on 127.6.
Heading set to 135.
Acknowledge handoff.
Going to 127.6. World Travel 275.
Contact New York departure.
Switching over now. Going to 127.6.
New York departure. World
Current
Travel
heading 135, 5,000, 1,800, 258.
9,000. World Travel 275. New York departure. Roger. Altimeter 3024.
Virtual cockpit view.
$6,000, 1,200, 258.
World Travel 275. Turn right, heading 235. Proceed on course.
Acknowledge.
Turn right, heading 235. Proceed on course. World
7,000,
Travel
1,900,
275.
246.
Resume GPS navigation.
Roger, resuming GPS navigation.
Bring up the GPS.
8,000, 1,800, 242.
Cockpit view. Cockpit view.
World Travel 275. Contact New York Center on 121.125.
Acknowledge handoff.
9,400, 261.
World Travel 275.
Contact New York departure.
Roger.
New York departure.
Going to
World Travel
127.6.
275 with you. World Travel 275.
Level
New
at
York
9,000.
departure. Roger. Altimeter 3026.
Kill GPS.
World Travel 275. Climb and maintain 16,000.
Acknowledge.
Climb and maintain 16,000. World Travel 275.
Climb and maintain 16,000.
Copy. Up to 16,000.
World Travel 275. Contact New York Center on 118.975.
Acknowledge handoff.
Going to 118.975. World Travel 275.
Contact New York Center.
Switching over now. Going to 118.907.
New York Center. World Travel
10,000, 1,800, 251. Check landing lights.
16,000. World Travel 275.
Landing lights
New York
off.
Center. Roger.
The landing lights are off.
3026.
11,000, 1,900, 255. $12,000, 2,100 even, 265. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first officer. I have turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you are free to move about the aircraft. However, while in your seats, I suggest that you do, as we do up front, and keep your seatbelts fastened at all times. Thank you. $13,000, 2,300, 276. $14,000, 2,600, 285. $15,000, 2,800, 293, crossing over Juliet Oscar Alpha November India.
World Travel 275.
Distance to next
Climb and
waypoint,
maintain
79 miles.
260.
Bearing 231.
Acknowledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first officer speaking.
Climb and maintain
Please
flight
ensure
level
that you are in your
260.
seats with your
World
seat
Travel
belts securely fastened,
275.
as we are expecting some turbulence up ahead. Thank you. 16,400, 307, level at 16,000.
Climb and maintain flight level 260. Climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260. Roger. $17,000, 2,800, 295. $18,000, 2,900, 302. Captain, I have set the altimeter to standard. $19,000, 2,800, 301. $20,000, 2,700, 300. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike. I am the first officer on this flight. We thank you for listening to our flight following channel, and I will be pointing out things and places of interest during our flight. We just flew over the city of Rumson. Those sitting on the right side of the aircraft might be able to see the area of Princeton. And looking backwards, you will see the area of Old Bridge. Those sitting on the left might be able to see the area of Island Heights. We'll be heading over Clarksburg in less than 2 minutes. Thank you. 21,000, 2,700, 295, 22,000, 2,500, 291.
World Travel 275. Contact New York Center on 128.3.
Acknowledge handoff.
23,000, 2,200, 285.
World Travel 275.
Contact New York Center.
Switching over now. Going to 128.3.
New York Center. World Travel 275 is at flight level 232, climbing flight level 260. World Travel 275, New York Center, roger.
24,000, 2,000 even, 283. $25,000, 1,700, 326.
Bring up the PFD.
$26,000, 1,700, 311.
World Travel 275, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Acknowledge.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. World Travel 275.
Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Copy. Up to flight level 320. 27,1800-306. $28,1800-299er. $29,1500-297. $30,1100 even, 296. Hi, this is the first officer once again. Those sitting on the right side of the aircraft might be able to see the city of Cross Keys coming up momentarily. And in addition, Berlin. We'll be flying over Vineland in a few minutes. Thank you. 31,1100 even, 288.
Travel 275. Contact Washington Center on 124.775.
Acknowledge handoff. Acknowledge handoff.
124.775. World Travel 275.
Contact Washington Center.
Switching over now. Going to 124.77.
Washington Center. World Travel 275.
32,1100, 280.
For flight level 320. World Travel 275. Washington Center. Roger. World Travel 275. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Acknowledge.
Climb and maintain flight level 360. World Travel 275.
Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360. Roger. 33,000, 1300, 273. $34,000, 1300, 263. $35,800, 262.
World Travel 275. Contact Washington Center on 125.45.
Acknowledge handoff.
Going to 125.45. World Travel 275.
Contact Washington Center.
Roger. Going to 125.45.
Washington Center. World Travel 275 is climbing through flight level 350 for flight level 360. World Travel 275, Washington Center, Roger.
Hi, this is the first officer once again. For those passengers sitting on the right side of the aircraft, you might be able to see Bridgeton. And looking backwards, you will see the area of Elmer. For those passengers sitting on the left, if you look backwards, you might be able to see the area of Woodbine. We'll be flying over the city of Dover, Delaware, momentarily. Thank you. 36,700, 253, crossing over Victor India Lima Lima Sierra. Distance to next waypoint, 63 miles, bearing 212.
Virtual cockpit view.
Folks, this is your first officer speaking. We have reached our planned cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. Our current ground speed is 560 kilometers per hour, or 348 miles per hour. The temperature outside the aircraft is currently minus 50 degrees Celsius, or minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Our estimated flying time to Miami will be approximately 2 hours, 55 minutes. We are happy to have you aboard with us today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of our flight. Thank you. Captain, I recommend that we execute the cruise checklist. Do you want me to run through the cruise checklist?
Affirmative.
Flight instruments.
Confirmed.
Check engine instruments.
Cockpit view.
Verify fuel quantity.
Fuel weight.
Our total fuel weight is 23,783 pounds, 10,812 kilos.
Confirmed.
Radio set.
Yes, they are.
Checklist completed.
World travel 275. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Acknowledge.
Descend and maintain flight level 240. World travel 275.
Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240. Roger. Captain, this might be a good time to do the descent checklist.
Descent checklist.
Anti-ice as required.
Affirmative.
Radio set.
Yes, they are.
Prepare the arrival date 4 Kilo, Mike, India, Alpha. $35,000 minus 2,400, 275. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first officer again. We are starting our descent into Miami. We should be on the ground in about 27 minutes. Thank you. 34,000 minus 2,500, 270. $33,000 minus 2,300, 260. $32,000 minus 2,200, 256. $31,000 minus 2,200, 257.
World travel 275. Contact Miami Center on 132.15.
Acknowledge handoff.
132.15. World travel 275.
Contact Miami Center.
Switching over now. Going to 132.15.
Miami Center. World travel
30,000 minus 2,100, 259.
Descending flight level 240. World travel 275. Miami Center. Roger.
$29,000 minus 2,000 even, 262. $28,000 minus 2,100, 267. 27,000 minus 2,200, 273. $26,000 minus 2,100, 278. $25,000 minus 2,100, 284. Crossing over Bravo Lima Uniform Foxtrot India.
World Travel 275. Descend and maintain 16,000.
Distance to next waypoint, 28 miles. Bearing 201.
Acknowledge.
Descend and maintain 16,000. World Travel 275.
Descend and maintain 16,000.
Copy. Down to 16,000. 24,000 minus 1,300, 283. $23,000 minus 2,200, 287. $22,000 minus 2,100, 290. $21,000 minus 2,100, 292.
World Travel 275. You are 60 miles north. Turn left heading
20,000 minus 2,100, 292.
Approach.
Acknowledge assigned approach.
Turn left heading 160. Expect vectors ILS. Runway 30. Approach. World Travel 275.
Turn left heading 160.
Captain, I have set the navigation GPS switch to navigation 160, 19,000 minus 2,200, 292.
Load the ILS approach frequency for runway 30.
Navigation 1 set to the ILS approach frequency of 111.7 for runway 30. I have set the course to 305.
World Travel 275. Please expedite your turn to heading 160.
Current heading 160. 18,000 minus 2,100, 293. Captain, I have set the altimeter to QNH. The current QNH is 3003, 1017 millibars. 17,000, minus 2100, 296.
World Travel 275. Turn left, heading 160. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Acknowledge.
16,000, minus 600, 290.
Turn left, heading 160. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Level at 16,000.
World Travel 275.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
World Travel
Roger.
275. Turn right, heading 190.
Acknowledge.
Turn right, heading 190. World Travel 275.
Turn right heading 190.
Heading set to 190. Current heading 190. 15,000, minus 2100, 295. Captain, I've set the airspeed to 250 knots. $14,000, minus 1,800, 279er. $13,000, minus 1,900, 263. $12,000, minus 1,800, 258. Captain, I've set the airspeed to 240 knots.
World Travel 275. Contact Fort Lauderdale approach on 119.7.
11,000, minus 1,900, 252.
Acknowledge handoff.
Going to 119.7. World Travel 275.
Contact Fort Lauderdale approach.
Aye, aye, Captain. Going to 119.7.
Fort Lauderdale approach. World
Check
Travel
landing lights.
275. Visit
Landing lights on.
10,400. Descending.
The landing
7,000.
lights are on.
World Travel 275. Fort Lauderdale
10,000,
approach.
minus
Roger.
1,800,
Altimeter
248.
3002.
Verify course setting.
Confirmed.
Navigation GPS on navigation. Verify fuel quantity.
Fuel weight.
Our total fuel weight is 4,803 pounds, 2,183 kilos.
Confirmed.
Captain, the fasten seatbelt signs should be on.
Seatbelts on.
Fasten seatbelts on. Flaps 1. The descent checklist has been completed. Folks, from the flight deck, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We'll be landing in Miami shortly, where the current temperature is a comfortable 71 degrees Fahrenheit, or 22 degrees Celsius. At this time, I would ask that you please assist our flight attendants with securing the aircraft for landing. Thank you.
Acknowledge handoff.
118.1 for world travel 275.
Contact Miami approach.
8,000 minus 1,800 244. Roger. Going to 118.1.
Miami approach. World travel 275 is out of 7,900 for 7,000. World travel 275. Miami approach. Roger. Altimeter 3006.
$7,000 minus 400 239er. Level at 7,000.
Get distance to destination.
Distance a kilo, Mike, India, Alpha, 28 miles. Airport altitude, 8 feet.
World travel 275. Turn left heading 185.
Acknowledge.
Turn left heading 185. World travel 275.
Make the
World
heading
travel 275.
185.
Descend and maintain 2000.
Heading set to
World travel
185.
275.
Roger.
Turn right.
Current heading 185.
Descend and maintain 2000.
Acknowledge.
Turn right heading 215. Descend and maintain 2000. World travel 275.
Turn right heading 215.
215.
Descend and maintain 2000.
Copy. Down to 2,000. Current heading to 15. Airport is 25 miles, 2 o'clock.
Bring up the GPS.
$6,000 minus 1,800 250.
World travel 275. Contact Miami
Captain,
approach
you have
on
control of the
120.5.
airspeed. It's your plane. Current indicated airspeed 240 knots.
Acknowledge handoff.
120.5. World travel 275.
Contact Miami approach.
Roger. Going to 120.5.
Miami approach. World
5,000
travel
minus
275
1,800
at
245.
4,900 descending 2,000. World travel 275, Miami approach, roger, altimeter 3006.
Kill GPS.
Airport is 22 miles, 2 o'clock. 4,000, minus 1800, 243. $3,000, minus 1800, 241.
World travel 275. You are 2 miles east, turn right heading 275. Descend and maintain 1,800. Cleared ILS. Runway 30. Approach. Maintain 1,800 until established on the localizer. Contact Miami Tower on 118.3.
Acknowledge approach clearance.
Turn right heading 275.
Turn right heading 275.
1,800. Cleared ILS. Runway
275.
30. Approach. Maintain
Descend and maintain
2,000, minus 400, 232. Level at 2,000. Descend and maintain 1,800. Roger. Airport is 20 miles, 2 o'clock.
Contact Miami Tower.
Aye, Captain. Going to 118.3.
Miami Tower. World travel 275 is 21 miles east, inbound ILS. Runway 30. Approach. World travel 275 Miami Tower.
1,800, minus 200, 243. Level at 1,800. Current heading 275, Captain. This might be a good time to do the approach checklist.
Acknowledge pattern entry instructions.
Make straight in.
Airport is 18 miles, 1 o'clock. Do you want me to assist you?
Yes, please.
Roger. I'll handle the landing. It's my plane. Select correct auto brake setting. The
Set
localizer is
auto brakes to
alive. The
position
glide slope's
1.
alive. If needed, this might be a good time to turn on the marker ident. Auto brake set to position 1. Auto spoilers on.
Marker ident on.
The marker ident is on. Airport is 16 miles, 1 o'clock.
Auto spoilers on.
The auto spoilers are on. Radio set.
Yes, they are.
Navigation GPS on navigation. Setting airspeed to 200. Flaps 2. Flaps 5. Airport is 14 miles, 1 o'clock. Switching to ILS approach mode. Locked on the localizer. Heading preset to runway heading. Airport is 12 miles, 12 o'clock. Flaps 10, setting airspeed to 180. Flaps 15. Setting airspeed to 170. Flaps 25. Captain, I will be calling out AGL altitudes. $1,800 on final. 1800 on final. We have captured the glide slope, landing gear down. Setting airspeed to 150. Airport is 6 miles, 12 o'clock, flaps 30. Captain, please ensure that the parking brakes are off, the auto brakes are set, and the auto spoilers are armed, gear down and locked. Everything is green.
Acknowledge landing clearance.
Clear to land. Runway
1600.
30. World travel 275.
1400. 1300. 'I'd like to request that our flight attendants be seated at this time. We'll be landing shortly. Thank you. 1200. 1000, I'll handle the landing. It's my plane. $900. 700. 600. Captain, I will exit the runway after touchdown, so that we can contact ground operations. We have a starboard side crosswind component of 2 knots, 500. 400. Approaching minimums. 300. 200. 'Auto throttle off, indicated airspeed is off, 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Reverse thrust on. Reverse thrust off, spoilers fully retracted. Flaps up, auto brakes off, autopilot off. Okay, we're down. Captain, it's your plane. The approach and landing checklists have been completed.
Travel 275, turn next taxiway.
Folks, on behalf of World Travel Airlines, we welcome you to Miami, where the local time is 6 minutes past 3. Please remain in your seats until we have come to a complete stop at the gate and have turned off the seatbelt sign. Thank you, Captain. We are exiting the runway now.
World travel 275, contact ground on 121.8.
Acknowledge ground handoff.
121.8 for world travel 275.
Contact Miami ground.
Please wait. Going to 121.8. We are tuned to ground at Kilo, Mike, India, Alpha.
Request taxi to the gate.
Miami ground. World travel 275, request taxi to the gate.
World travel 275, taxi to gate Delta 47, hit taxiway to Lima 4, Mike 4, Mike Yankee, November.
Acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxiing to gate Delta 47 via taxiway Zulu, Lima 4, Mike 4, Mike Yankee, November. World travel 275.
Mike, let's taxi to gate Delta 47.
Captain, we are taxiing to gate Delta 47. Do you want me to run through the taxi to the gate or ramp checklist?
Yes, please.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
The strobe lights are off. Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
The taxi lights are on. Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
The landing lights are off. Spoilers fully retracted. Fire up the APU.
Fire up APU.
The APU has been started. Transponder reset to 1200.
Squawk 1200.
Squawk 1200. Transponder on standby.
Bring up the radio stack. Confirmed.
P-dot heater off.
P-tot heater off.
P-tot heater is off. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Elevator properly set for takeoff. The taxi to the gate or ramp checklist has been completed. Captain, we are now parked at gate Delta 47. Do you want me to run down the parking checklist?
Affirmative.
Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off.
Taxi lights off. Mark down and reset stopwatch readings, then say checked or confirmed.
Confirmed.
Parking brakes set. Cut fuel flow.
Shut down engines.
The engines have been shut down. The fasten seatbelt signs should be off.
Seatbelts off.
Fasten seatbelts off. Anti-collision light off.
Anti-collision light off.
The anti-collision light is off. Anti-ice off. Yaw damper off.
Yaw damper off.
Yaw damper off. Flight director off.
Flight director off.
The flight director is off. Flight attendants, prepare for cross-check. Doors opened. The parking checklist has been completed. You may wish to save your ACARS data now by saying, Save ACARS data.
Save ACARS data.
The ACARS data has been saved to your local drive. Please check the ACARS folder under IYP logs. Would you like to upload your ACARS data?
Affirmative.
Please wait. Your ACARS data has been uploaded to our servers. You will receive a notification by email if any errors were detected. Thank you.
Kill radio stack. Resume checklists.
Do you want me to go through the shutdown checklist?
Affirmative.
Cabin music off. Shut down the APU.
Shut down APU.
The APU has been shut down. Avionics off.
Avionics off.
Avionics off. Navigation lights off.
Navigation lights off.
The navigation lights are off. Panel lights off. Battery master switch off.
Battery master switch off.
The battery master switch is off. The shutdown checklist has been completed.
Spot view. Goodbye, Mike, and thank you.
Goodbye, Captain.